I make this video for anybody that's trying to clean their Ultrabase and get PLA or other filaments to stick to it. The Ultrabase has a texture on it that makes that really holds dirt and oils, and it really makes getting it clean a little bit of a tricky thing. What I like to do, after I've cleaned my Ultrabase with alcohol, when I know I got a whole bunch of small pieces and parts that I need to make stick to it, I will trace out and draw out a whole sheet of plastic on my bed. This will show any spot where the filament doesn't want to stick. You see where it just lifts right up. Also, this is a really cheap filament. This is an old filament that I'm using that is months old, and it hasn't been sitting in a dry environment. It's just been sitting out in the open on a shelf, so it leaves blobs on the prints and stuff. This filament wouldn't be good for anything else. But it's really good to clean the bed, right? So after you get the Ultrabase cleaned with alcohol while it's nice and warm, then we'll start printing out a sheet. This is really easy to draw. It's only 0.3 millimeters high, and maybe yours could be 0.2 or whatever. Mine is a 0.3. It's a really big bed that I have. It's a 500 by 500. And this is the first sheet that I printed out. I'll put it up against the wall so you can see it better. This shows all the places where the filament didn't want to stick. And it's only one layer on this sheet, by the way, 0.3 millimeters. Anyway. And now, this is really all I'm down to so far. So it's getting better. I'll do this a couple of 3 times. I have my printer slowed way down so that it prints at this speed. It normally prints a lot faster. I have these nice little Big Tree Tech S42C closed loop stepper drivers for X and Y, so I don't skip any steps, even when I'm printing at a bit of a higher rate. But we're really trying to clean dirt out of the texture on it, so we really want to squeeze that filament down at a nice slow rate so it has a chance to squeeze or squish into any dirt or hairs and pick them up off the bed surface with it. And then when this filament lays down nice and flat and smooth and it all sticks to the bed, that's when I'll go and I'll start my print that I know I want stuff to stick to the bed, and it will, each and every time. I know this seems to be a bit wasteful, but this works really well for me, and as long as I keep the cats off my print bed, it seems to stay for a while, and I don't have to do this like before I print anything. This is just something I do periodically to really get my Ultrabase clean. Anyway, for your consideration.